Okay, we're going to start work on second year stuff, or what historically was second year stuff. I suppose it's all lumped into one now. We're actually going to start with a topic called partial fractions, but before we do that, I just want to go over simplifying fractions. This, in theory, is revision from GCSE. If you think about how you simplify a fraction down, so if you have 36 over 12, then you can divide top and bottom by 12 and you get 3. 36 is 12 times 3. So what you're kind of doing is factorising this, but you're not really thinking about it. And then you can cross off your common factors. So 12 over 12 is 1, and we're left with 3. Same thing happens with algebraic fractions. So as an example, so we've done quite a lot of fraction work. You should be relatively happy with it. These two, there's no lowest common multiple except by timesing x plus 3 by x minus 2 and x minus 2 by x plus 3. So if I multiply top and bottom of this one by x minus 2, I'll write this line out in full, you might not need it, and then underneath you'll get x plus 3, x minus 2, and if I times top and bottom of this one by this denominator, which is x plus 3, then the denominators are the same, and then I can add the numerators together. So that puts it all over the same denominator. Then, oh sorry, I forgot to times the 3 by x plus 3. That's me trying to do it really carefully. So, times top and bottom of the second fraction by x plus 3 to get it over the same denominator. Sorting out the top, 2x minus 4 plus 3x plus 9 over x plus 3 x minus 2. You probably quite like doing this, they're quite algebraic. On top now I have 2x plus 3x, which is 5x. Minus 4 plus 9 is plus 5. And then, particularly moving into second year maths, you need to start thinking about factorising and keeping things factorised a lot more. So to see whether this will cancel down anymore, I need to factorise the top. So I can take a 5 out. It may not factorise, this one does. And we don't have an x plus 1 underneath, so it won't actually go down any more than this. So that is that fraction simplified, or these two fractions added simplified. So top and bottom of this one times by x minus 2, top and bottom of this one times by x plus 3. Get the denominators the same, and then you can add the tops together. Right, second one. This board's a bit wobbly, never mind. 3x over x squared minus 4 minus 7 over x plus 2. So you could times top and bottom of that by x plus 2, top and bottom of that by x squared minus 4, but you'd be making life difficult for yourself. So the trick with these fractions questions is to factorise first if you can. So because I've got a difference of 2 squares, that goes to x plus 2, x minus 2. So to get the denominators the same, I can just times top and bottom of the second fraction by x minus 2. And you really need to just take care that your denominators are the lowest common multiple of these two when you combine. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a cubic or a quadratic or a higher power of x on top, and the algebra then becomes a lot more complicated. So remember to keep it down. And then also be careful, this is a subtract, so I need to take away 7 lots of x minus 2. Then tidying up the top, I've got 3x minus 7x. And then minus 7, lots of minus 2, which is plus 14. And then factorising the top to see if it will simplify down any more. And this one doesn't either. It's not very exciting, but sometimes they do. So, answer to that one, it's there. Obviously, if you end up with something like this, for instance, when you factorise the top, then you can divide top and bottom by x minus 2, and you'll end up simplifying down that little bit more again. So I'll take a photo, I've got a worksheet, so I'll take a photo of it and I'll pop it onto OneDrive for you to work through if you